Why is Meghan Markle and Prince Cuck Harry still a thing? Okay, I guess he's not Prince anymore or whatever like that. Why do I keep hearing about this hooker? Why? First of all, I'm in America. Like, people, please, don't, I mean, Americans, we got a bad enough rap. Stop calling her one of ours. I think she's Canadian, right? She's like Canadian. She belongs in, America's attic over there, as some comedian once said. I forget which one, so not trying to take any credit for anybody's joke, but that was the joke. America's attic is Canada. Put her back in the attic, okay? Because I'm so sick of hearing about her. I have never seen somebody so not wanted somewhere who Netflix and other media outlets keep saying, come, people want to hear what you have to say. If you don't know the whole story, Meghan Markle was a has-been actress, or never was been actress. She was on some horrible show I'd never heard of called Suits. I don't know anything about it. It wasn't a top 10 show anywhere I know of. It wasn't even like a cult classic, whatever. She probably played a prostitute on that because that's pretty much what she is to me. She nabbed the dum-dum from the Kingdom Marquis or something, I'm forgetting right now. The royal family. She got the stupid one. She didn't get the ugly buck-toothed one who likes a strap up. But remember that story about Prince William? I still love that story. The UK papers called him the Prince of Pegging because they got the rumor. I don't care if the rumor's true or not. I still think he is getting pegged by a dildo by his wife. Poor Kate Middleton, who's, hey, class act compared to, trashy McTrasherson over here, who decided to get Harry. I liked Prince back when he was Prince Harry. I liked that crazy ginger. You know why? Because he was the one I thought was smarter than the others. He was he was born into the whole bullshit king and queen. I'm sorry. We think it's dumb. I'm an American, so of course I have to think it's stupid. I know some UK viewers might respect the royal family. I don't respect them at all. I don't even respect our own government here, so it's nothing shady like that. They don't do anything. I don't know how you can be serious about these people, you guys. I saw people queuing up like crazy for the Queen's funeral. To go look at that old whore's dead body, for, people were like shivering, oh, it's the Queen! We have to see the Queen! What has the Queen ever done for you? What has the Queen ever done? I thought until I was like 12 or 13 that they were the ones who made all the decision. I'm like, oh, well, that must be like the president and whatever of England. No, and then I'm like, wait, there's a what? There's a prime minister and a parliament? Who are these people? Why do they have all the wealth and just walking around and they just do this shit all day? This is it? Well, I didn't get the fascination with Lady Di. She bored the hell out of me. I'm sorry that she died, but she seemed okay. She seemed like a big whiner. I mean, she seemed to have everything, looks, money, and all that, but she still, every picture you saw, my husband's leaving me. You get the big settlement. Shut up. Look at the dog he ended up with. Are you really, come on. He traded down. He went from, the Bentley dealership to CarMax with that fucking ugly bitch. Let him have it. I couldn't believe some of the decisions that family made. The royal family should be ashamed of them. Charles, if it's going to cheat back in the day, get a bitch that's hot. You had a good-looking bitch. And you picked this chick who looks like, I don't know, like a Pekingese puckering asshole. That's her face to me. Just, scrunched up, old looking. She looked 40 when she was like 20. Whatever. So then there was Harry, who, went and, fought in the Iraq War. It was a photo op. That motherfucker didn't fight. They didn't see no fucking combat anywhere like that. They're not going to put the prince of anything in a combat. Are you kidding me? That'd be like Sasha and Malia Obama. Like, no, we're going on the front lines tomorrow. Girl, I ain't going there. Fuck that. Fuck that. That's not for me. I didn't sign up for this shit. Daddy did. He wanted to be elected and shit. I'm going to go with him making my mixtape. I don't know. But, so yeah. He, was doing all the, but then he was really known for partying, coming to Vegas. I remember they had a picture of him with his ass out, and he's fucking like the Bellagio or some suite in Vegas with hookers and strippers, and he's the embarrassment of the royal family. I'm like, fuck yeah, that's awesome. That's fucking rock and roll. I just love that type of shit. I was like, yeah, Harry, you go, Harry. Then she got the cock cage. He meets this chick, and I don't know what day she had him neutered. I don't know what vet she took him to make him the pussy that he is, but he decided that, no, I'm going to now, right, I'm going to tell everybody and let my wife talk for me, of course, and tell them how racist the royal kingdom is to Oprah Winfrey, who's not relevant anymore, but still somehow managed to sneak in the media every 5 seconds. They came and did an interview with Oprah where he basically sat with the cock cage on, nipple clamps, duct tape over her mouth, and every now and then she'd go, bad girl, Meghan would, bad girl, shut up, dirty, you're dirty. Lick mama's heel. Do it. So anyway, but like I was saying, They wanted to know what the skin color of my child would be. They're just racist. And you know, I told dumb fuck over here that we've got to leave and come here and say all the dirt to you. And yeah, it's just been really hard and everything. No one cared. No one cared then. No one cares now. No one cared. The royal family is racist? No. No. Shut your face. A bunch of white people who've insisted on having the same lineage, incest. You know, I mean, must be a lot of royals in Kentucky. That's all I'm saying. But just that type of shit, you're going to say, okay, whatever. But it only gets worse from there, because then they had this plan where Oprah Singh was going to launch him in the spotlight. Harry had a book come out and saying, it was called Spare. Look, again, dumb fuck. And I know this was his wife's idea. It's like, you've got to write a book. You do. You must know lots of dirt about your family. Tell them how they killed your mom. Yeah, I think they did. I think that she probably pokes him in the ass with like a hot poker and shit like that. Do it. You do it. Or I won't pee on your face tonight. Do it. So he writes a book where he details, like, he never felt wanted. And, you know, he didn't get, like, the biggest room. And it was just so hard. It's so hard. It's like, I have all this money and this power, and I don't feel like me. And, you know, one time my dick turned blue. That's your big reveal? What the fuck are you talking about? How many lines of coke did you do to make this piece of shit book? It flops, of course. But they still got their Netflix deal for their little journey of whatever it's going to be. If you were from Netflix and you made this, here's how I could understand you making it. Say, okay, let's pretend I'm the Netflix head guy, okay? Okay, Dum, you just shut up, because obviously she's in control. I'm going to talk to you, honey. Look, I'm a whore in a different kind of way, okay? You're a whore to whore. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to whore you out. I'm going to be the pimp here. Whore you and this dum out. We're going to have a Netflix show, but there's no editing. Whatever I see and capture on tape, I'm going to follow you. I'm going to even put you in your house with some hidden cameras. But I don't care if you are taking, healthy asparagus-induced shit. And I feel like putting it on tape and we've caught it, then it's going to be on the series, all right? That's the only way they should have ever agreed to do a show with these two. No, they decided to do some show that, of course, I never watched. I saw clips on YouTube and everything where there's how hard it's been for them to be here in America and how hard and then Dum had the nerve to go, why am I not getting security anymore? I'm not getting security anymore. They don't follow me around. Because you're not a prince. You're not a prince. You don't get security if you're not a prince. You're not going to get crowned someday either, dumb shit. Because of that. I hope the pussy was real good. I really do. I hope it does magic tricks. I hope it grabs you by the cock and just spins you around. I hope it cures your cancer. I hope it's worth it. Because you've trashed everything. God, I was rooting for that guy. What a stupid ginger fuck. Anyway, so they do all that. And again, show flops. Nobody cares. So they decide, you know what? We've been chased through New York, just like my mom. We had flashbacks. We were being chased, a wild chase through the streets of New York. The paparazzi. First of all, we all knew you were lying because nobody cared. Still, no one gave a shit. The only reason I'm making this video at all is because I keep seeing that bitch's ugly giraffe face. She's not even that hot. I'll say it. Her body's okay. I can name about 80 other actresses or, girls in Tide commercials who look better than that bitch. All right? She kind of looks like she belongs on RuPaul's Drag Race, if you know what I'm saying. I wouldn't be surprised if, all of a sudden one day she talked like this and she did a number. Like, I wouldn't be surprised at all. So they do all this shit, and then they talk about their car chase, which so stupid to say that because, again, the first way you're going to be able to prove that's a lie is there's no possible way through the streets of downtown New York, Manhattan. You've seen it. It's in every movie everywhere. There is no way any car chase could happen because cars don't move. Cars don't move. And then the NYPD came out and said, we don't know what the fuck they're talking about. So you think that's the end of it, right? No. Meghan's like, you know what? I got this. People just want to hear from me. I'm going to make a podcast. And I'm going to have my own Netflix series. I saw the trailer for the Netflix series. People at Netflix need to be fired. Who's the head of programming right now? Ask them. Because I'm pretty convinced that some deranged homeless person comes in off the street and be like, I have an idea for a show where people paint, calligraphy, and then Debbie Gibson music from the 80s plays in the background. And then there's a robot. I don't know. Sign them. eight episode deal automatically. Because that's what this type of shit is. You want to hear what the big thing that she does? She makes cupcakes. She does this, she's trying to be like, now she's trying to think like she's Martha Stewart. Martha Stewart went to jail. Do that first, you'll impress me. Martha Stewart cut bitches' faces in jail with, hey, nice shanks that she made herself with pink and glitter and all that shit. So, I mean, she should do an episode on shanks, Martha Stewart, shouldn't she? Also in prison, I found when you really wanted to beat a bitch and not leave too many marks, you got this nice kind of autumn bar of soap and you kind of wrapped it up in something soft and then sneak into the bitch's cell at night with the help of a security guard you bribed to just wet that bitch out until she says she will pay you the money in commissary that she owes you. That's a good thing. Meghan dumbass Markle's out here is like, making cupcakes. Who is watching this show, watching this whore make cupcakes? Does she drink the batter and then have a bowel movement on this counter? Now watch it. Does she bake the cupcakes and then assault, obese people with them? Like, eat it. You want it, fatty. Eat it on the street. Like, does she do anything interesting aside from that? And she has nuggets of wisdom that she thinks, like, the average person, I just like to go to stores. And the first thing I do is I pick out a color. And when the color draws me in, I go from there. Why don't you go to the padded room in the psych ward? Because that's where you should be right about now, talking that kind of crazy bullshit, thinking anybody's going to relate. Her podcast, I heard part of that. Best part ever. She started talking about scrapbooking, but video scrapbooking. She has a co-host who I don't know who this other woman is or whatever. I'm going to leave you with this. This is one of her little bits of wisdom. She goes, what I like to do, I hate that condescending, Oprah Winfrey type talking down to you voice, like, well, you're all stupid, so I'm going to explain to you this way. I just hate that shit. I can't stand her. Where was Harry in the meantime? Where is he? Did she put him in the rubber gimp suit yet? Is he downstairs not being let out? I mean, like, the ball gag's still tight down there? I don't know. I guess my thought is she just permanently has him on a dick leash at all times and he's nearby. He's only allowed to, squat and potty outside. She picks it up with a plastic bag. Oh, it's good. No, she says this story on her little podcast. She's like, to her co-host, who's equally dumb. She goes, I started doing this thing recently where I send emails and little videos. My children at random times doing things. And I save them. And then when I have a meaningful memory, I make an email and I put them in this folder. Just a random thing, like we could be sitting watching a movie. And I'll say, Mommy was sitting there plotting the downfall of the monarchy. I'm trying to get a new Netflix deal. I'm sorry, enjoying your youth. And I saw you and you're sitting there and you're watching TV and you looked so cute. And then that way someday, these random memories, I can share it with them. And the co-host actually goes, oh my God, I have chills. Then you have hepatitis. Because if you got chills from that story, what the fuck are you talking about? What else does she say? Now, sometimes at night, what I really enjoy the most is hovering over my children's bed with a pillow until they wake up. And when I first see their eyes open, go down slightly as if I'm going to suffocate them, and the look of terror comes on their face, and I go, you caught Mommy, maybe tomorrow night. And just the whole next day where they're induced with sweat and crying and not even sure if it was a dream that Mommy was going to kill them, it makes my heart feel special. It really does. It's a moment. I like to sometimes go outside when I'm menstruating and just, smear on menstrual blood on a random oak tree. Usually I do a cross. I stare at it meaningful. Very meaningful. I tell Harry to squat, do it on the grass. No, right there, right there. He does his business. It's just lovely and I love it. England, please take them back. Or Canada, take her back, and England, take this idiot back. We're sorry for whatever we did. Okay, we will give you the tea back. I know a long time ago we threw tea in a river and had a hissy fit. Listen, we are sorry. All right, we were all British in the first place. Come on, we're brethren. Don't mug us off, mate. Or that's how it goes, right? Come on, don't take the piss. Let's go. I'll sing the theme song. I don't care. Just get this idiot and his wife, please. Lord Jesus Christmas.